Barrage. So here we go. We're starting with it, and already we see Titan just going straight for Palace and A-Hall there. So gonna go execute their smokes. While Virtus.Pro, they went for a B stack with 3, and they're pushing aggressively actually. So this A play could really bite Virtus.Pro in the butt. As Bialy just starts shooting away with that USP, they just get full control of the site. That smoke there is going to stop them from pushing connector, and the bomb is going to be guaranteed planted. Kenny is pushing out towards CT spawn, and they're just going so aggressive here. Bialy sees a hand. He's going to tap away, trying to get what he can. He gets one, but now before Pasha ends up falling, and they just corner Bialy in this little cubby. So Snacks flanking out from behind too, going to find himself a kill on RPK. Kenny S doesn't hear the shots from behind. The silence USP, man, just muffling that sound there. And last man standing will be Maniac, but just a simple tap from Snacks. Gets a triple kill, closes out the round, gets the defuse.
Huge 3K from Snacks. That first one was a gimme, it was on RPK. Came up behind Kenny S, and you said it yourself, obviously Kenny didn't hear him. Like, how do you not get the call, man? Kenny S, turn around, like, he's right there shooting at the side of the head. Snacks actually missed the first 3 or 4 bullets, and then was able to finish off Kenny S, and then just a beautiful one tap on A ramp. Finishing the round out, catches the defuse too. That's probably why he has such a high ADR.
Yeah.
Excellent round from Snacks. Virtus.Pro takes the pistol.
All right, so again, they're going to be going for a main stack of the back A-Hall, and one lurker is going to be the man in Maniac with that scout, so trying to make a little bit of noise, maybe get an easy pick there over to Truck. They do go for a 3-man stack this time in mid for the VP side, and I gotta say, the rotation last time, it was pretty good. Unfortunately, not all the flank was covered from Titan, so we'll see if they learn from that. Smokes are raining on in towards his A site, so there should be some calls coming out, spraying on through Taz, just standing in the smoke right now, just not caring if he's blind or not. And the bomb is progressing up. Apex with that Tech 9 in hand. We've seen that gun dude work plenty of time. Taz finds the first kill on the Kenny S. Taz just pushing through, actually. Finds himself a second kill. But meanwhile, Existence made his way to connector stairs. Finds himself that MP9, but he is the last man standing. Finds the first kill, but can't clean up the rest. The M4 from Bialy finishes him off.
Okay, so that was very cool from Titan. Something that I've never even seen in North America. So what they did was this. They rolled up a ramp. They made a presence at Tetris. Apex dropped sandwich. Waited. And auto director caught it. He was holding a flash to pop out over the stairs. Existence rolled over the stairs. Was able to pick up those kills. And unfortunately for them, Taz had already pushed up and killed most of people over at Tetris. But he did miss Existence. That was just a cool way to entry a teammate through that stairs smoke effectively. And he, I believe he blinded Neo there, and that was just perfect play from them. That was very cheeky, I guess you might say.
Well, the economy is a little hurt for VP with Neo and Pasha dying, so they have to go with pistol armor, but that doesn't really affect them too much. And again, we see the same split from Titan, so they're going for the A executes once again. Just 3 in a row, why not? Smokes came on out already, and they're just pushing this site. Taz behind this smoke, he's trying to see what he can hear. And as they push through, shots are raining on in. The plant going to come out straight in front of the connector tunnel. So this is going to be a precarious spot for VP to try to retake, as all 5 members of Titan are still alive. So now they're saying, Virtus.Pro, all right, you got to come to us. The time is ticking away on this bomb.
Apex running all the way around through T-spawn because they know it's planted for connector. Can he make it?
They're going for the defuse. They're just sticking it. They just smoked it up. Apex as well as Maniac in Existence. They're nowhere near this. They can't stop it. They're trying to stop him. Spraying through. No, he got the defuse.
He ended up getting the kill, but it was just after Neo had defused it. That was like a picture-perfect round. They knew exactly what they needed to do, and Virtus.Pro was just a hair too late with the defuse. Or sorry, a hair too early with the defuse. Apex not able to get the kill. 3-0 Virtus.Pro. But a valiant effort so far from Titan. I love their ecos so far this half.
Really fun to watch for sure. And with these plants, they have plenty of money. Kenny S gets the op in the hand, and it looked like the VP side that kind of looked like a herd. They were just kind of around Neo, just protecting him, absorbing shots too. And unfortunately, he did die, but he got the defuse off. He did what he needed to do. And now with Maniac's scout, he's still pushing up in apartments. This is the 3rd time he's done. He finds the headshot of the Snacks. Oh my, so that's a good entry into this B side. The bomb's still hanging out towards the back of apartments, so forcing these rotations on in. RPK can't find the second kill into Neo. Does kill up Pasha, but Apex cleans up Neo in the end. So it'll be the 2-on-2. Apex was going to spray control, takes down Taz. Now Bialy, 1-on-2, or 1-on-3, excuse me, with the bomb still inching its way up. We do have Existence kind of in the A site right now, so He's lurking around, and I think Bialy may have sniffed out that there was another man back at A, but this frees up the bomb for B. Existence is really good at selling this fake here, and he's going to walk through connector. Such smart play. The bomb is still in B apartments, though, and Bialy's going to be like, there's no one here. So, they sold this well. Bomb's going to be planted, and Bialy in a 1 versus 2. Can he make it happen? He's got everything he needs to. He's got 1 flash as well. And he'll be coming from CT, but Kenny S, man, holding this market position. This is going to be impossible for the shot. No, he misses. Wow. He's going to throw out that molly in the end, and he gets chased out. He misses the second shot. Uncharacteristic there. Existence, though, he's got the greatest angle possible. Takes down Bialy. No defuse, and that'll be Titan's first round. Save the op? Yeah. No, I'm not going to go for it.
Not even considering it. It says, listen, Kenny S plays on my team. He might want an op. Forget him. I think that's how that conversation went. I don't know. Honestly, great play from Titan. Claiming that B-bomb site late in the round. Existence able to... And honestly, I think the most key frag there was after Maniac entered into B, RPK picked up a very crucial headshot on Apasha. I don't even know how he got it, really. It wasn't the greatest spray control that I've ever seen. But he got it on Apasha at mid-range. He was traded out instantly, but it gave Titan access to the B-bomb site almost uncontested. There was only one player ever left in kitchen, and they were able to secure that side of the map, and that was just almost too easy for Titan after they had just, Pasha and Snacks both falling pretty earlier in the round.
Alright, so we see them on pistol, no armor by that nade, just destroys Snacks, so he's got to kind of crouch walk out of there. And Apex, he got onto Cat currently, so we'll see what he can make happen here. Neo coming from behind, he should hear him in ladder room right now, but gets sprayed down with the Galil of Kenny S, so they're just making their way straight into this B site. They showed it they're on pistol buys, so
we're running into a stack. This should be fun.
Let's see. There's one boosted in sight. You don't normally expect that from anybody. So Maniac cleans up Snacks, and Pasha, can he get anything? RPK kills Bialy off. They're coming from behind. Taz with the 5-7, taps away, takes down Maniac, and now coming from apartments, Tazman, he's down. So Titan find 2 in a row, and now they found their momentum with these gun rounds.
Yeah, that's fun to watch. I mean, just in general, when you have a situation where your team is moving into a stack, it really can, you can make it work out in your favor, and Titan just showed us how. That was just Maniac diligently entering into the site, clearing every corner, making sure that there was no way that Titan was about to get, some unlikely one-taps from the side of the head. Well played from them, and now we have the second gun round of the game. Score is 3-2. Virtus.Pro having a nice pistol round opening and claiming the first 3, Titan grabbing the next 2, so big round here for Virtus.Pro. Need to make a statement and regain control this half.
Alright, getting us with the op 2 in hands. He was looking out towards mid. He does get the bomb back up, and again, Cat control fully in their favor. Apex just gets the straight up entry onto Neo, but responded by Taz from Connector. He finds a second kill. He's looking for a third. He picks it up. He had 5 health, and he took out both of them. Existence kills off Bialy in the meantime, but Maniac now pushing up, going to look to stop Taz's killing spree. Yep, there it is. And 2-on-2 with Existence at 28 health. This is manageable for Titan, but gonna be tough. The bomb was on Cat, and I believe Virtus.Pro didn't see that, so they don't know where it is just yet. And they do already rotate both of their last 2 players in towards this A site, so gotta kind of have Snacks sneak out off towards B. He does have the scout, but he didn't peek out mid with it, and did get sprayed down, so it's tough for him right now.
Yeah, he knows that they have him in control. He rotates immediately over to B. He's gonna have to probably force a fight over here at Cat as Existence is working up. Maniac is already up near the get right spot.
Oh Jesus! Just destroyed Existence. Snacks, man, he's insane. That
Absolutely
reaction,
nutty, man. That second. I mean, you get the kill, which is pretty standard, and then you have the conscience to. All right, I just heard a nade drop at my feet. Whips out his P250, gets the headshot on the Maniac. Tough round for Titan to lose because that was a 2-on-1. They could have taken the B-bomb site from there and effectively won the round, but didn't happen. Great play by VP.
well, that finally stops a little bit of the momentum from Titan. They are on pistols with AK and Galil buy, so a bit of the mixed buy with the nades. So gonna go back to the A pushes. It seems like when they're on the down and out with the pistols, they just go straight towards A, and they're just gonna wait to execute on in with these smokes. So as they push on through, incendiaries, everything coming on out, and they push straight on through that A-hall smoke. So Apex gets lit on up. Taz still standing in front of that Oh my god, flashbang. Bialy and Taz just go big there, just stopping the entries. Neo takes his Taz's spot after he dies, and this round looks to be done as RPK falls and Existence is the last man standing here over towards Tetris. Pop flashes and runs his way up, but Bialy on top of Booth takes him down, so.
I always think it's a little... this is not criticism of Titan, disclaimer, or Existence calling there, because I think I'm okay with Titan buys, forcing the buys, and playing Tech 9s on an 8-tech like that. If you don't get entry there, and you're able to trade properly, you get the bomb site, you get a bomb plant, you can buy the next round. Anyway, I just found it was funny that Existence was not even up air ramp yet, and his whole team was dead, and he probably made the call. Hey guys, let's go A, buy out, send his team to his death. 5-2, Virtus.Pro reclaims control of the money, and of the round lead. Taz playing out of his mind, picking up 2 kills on RPK and Kenny S. And old man Taz just playing top-notch performance here. And picking up a third, that's the second 3K so far. See if we can get a 4th.
Looking for that ADR, man. Bialy from sight, too, finds Maniac, and now Apex is 7 health is the last man standing, and only a clock. Doesn't look possible, so with him going towards underpass, I think he's just going to die to a simple Taz, and the 4K, boop, there it is. He found a dink, but not enough to pick up a kill, so 6-2 in rounds, Virtus.Pro coming out strong out the gates against Titan here.
Yeah, I mean, he hit tab on the scoreboard for just a moment. Check that out. I mean, they
14-5.
They may have just been a 4K of eco round kills, but even then, like, hit 10-5 before that round even started. Very impressive performance by Taz so far. Playing that connector spot so well. Just making sure to peek when necessary, but not over peak and allow entries for Titan. So, great round from him. VP playing as VP should.
This is the VP we're used to seeing, the dominant VP. So.
This is the VP that I was hoping for. Titan, however, I think they're playing well. It's 6-2. It's early in the half. They're on the T side. Still a tight match.
Alright, so Smokes, they're executing onto A once again, but this time they have guns. Oh, Bialy, 6 shot on the box. And that's going to halt some aggression, but they might have sold the fake here, as there's only one person holding this B site, and that is going to be Snacks. It's going to be all up to him right now. Outside the window, he hears the steps coming on in. He should be making the call. The bomb is already committed, and they're just going to push on out. They don't look at the wall just yet. Kenny S sees him. The reaction time on this man is insane. Gets the headshot. Oh, the op shot just misses there from Market, but the plant's going to come out. They're going to plant it for Cat, and as they push on in, it's up to VP to try to get this one out. Taz falls, but takes one with him. So 3-on-1. Bialy, last man standing. He'll fall to Existence, and alright. That's definitely something Titan needed. They halt the Virtus.Pro for just a bit. Their 3-in-a-row spree is gone. And they can't get an op yet, though, which... Oh, yes, they can. Never mind. They picked one up. Just kidding. So Kenny S has that now.
Crucial round there for Titan. VP will be able to buy again, but that was Existence lurking over there at A. Held 2 rotators, potential rotators to B, for a good 10 seconds over at that A bomb site. Picked up 1 kill, and then was able to get that last one on the Bialy, but impressive play from Titan. Kenny S with an entry kill with AK. That was just a solid round from Titan all around.
Yep. Jeez. Oh, wow. Snacks? What? He just wallbanged the crap out of Maniac and took him out. Oh.
Snacks is really good.
That's just a...
Have we mentioned that?
That's a light way of saying that he's amazing. Oh, jeez. That's so rare that happens, too. And Neo finding the kill on a Kenny S in mid. He'll actually jump up, too, to ladder room and take down Apex, man. He's not afraid to fight anybody. RPK's left alone in mid. And, oh, he finds a man jumping down on him. He'll take down Pasha, no problem, but... What a play by Neo. He'll jump down to underpass, too, and find himself a triple kill with 3 health. Existence up here, last man standing in Palace. Doesn't look like he's the king. Bialy will shut him down, and... Oh, my God. What plays?
Yeah.
VP are on fire.
Neo having some outstanding individual performance to carry Virtus.Pro through that round. You saw Pasha there, no fearing into mid. Straight up just dropped to his doom, and that was like... That was the moment when Titan might have been able to pick up the round if they were able to silence Neo. Would have put him at a 2-on-2. Instead, 7-3. The CT side of Virtus.Pro is looking very strong. Titan not down and out yet. Already has 3 rounds in the T side of Mirage. Solid, but forced to eco here.
Yep, and they're just going for an underpass play this time, but they're going to be met by Taz's eco-killing gun here. As he sprays on through, he's going to find one. Can't get the second. Okay, so he gets shut down that time, but it's okay. Pasha cleans up the rest, and now they made their way up Cat. Maniac is in sight, but the bomb isn't there. The bomb is currently underpass, and they still don't have full control of this B play. The bomb is still making its way up. Maniac's just juking and jiving, trying to stay alive as long as possible to get this bomb plant money. They need it so desperately. RPK, as soon as he peeks on out, Snacks, man. The reaction time right now, they're looking really, really fast. The bomb plant comes in, though. That's what they wanted, and they accomplished that goal at least. So they get the money.
There it is. So yeah, bomb plant round successful. If I'm a Titan player, chalking that one up to a success. Good bomb plant. 8-3 now is the side of the CTs claiming that 8th round, and Titan able to finally just get another solid gun round coming out. Money not looking so great for them, but here's the deal. You have 2 VP players that have built a bank, the other 3 have not. So if you win this round here, you won't force them on an eco, but you'll set yourself up for 4 rounds in your T-side Mirage already, with 3 rounds left to play, and you're looking at being able to force the CTs onto ecos for the final round. So crucial round here for Titan.
Alright, Apex with the open, not Apex, KDS with the open hand, currently sitting over towards mid. He's sitting way back there, gets smoked off though. And they'll push through that smoke actually, he gets flashed and turns around too. But he retreats after that. Maniac finds the first frag on a Pasha, taking him down, but Taz, man, he's the connector troll, he's just holding on to this forever. Apex, he's gonna get incendiaried and he's gotta force retreat off that, but Taz takes a headshot. And Bialy holding back with box and again, an A hold. Like, you can't break VP's A hold right now. It seems near impossible. Kenny S2, he joins the fray with the team here. He got that CT smoke off. RPK finds Taz, and maybe they've done it. Neo from jungle takes on RPK. Kenny S is here with the op, though. Oh, I believe he saw his head. He missed it again. Has he made it a successful op shot this game? It doesn't look like he has. Jeez. And then Snacks and Bialy just clean it up in the end. So 9-3 in rounds. The most Titan can look for is 6.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Titan would be able to put up a more, contestable fight there. Unfortunately, Snacks and Bialy are nigh on, breaking the 10K mark for their banks, and the rest of Virtus.Pro has bought out there. So forcing an eco is quickly diminishing the potential there. But hopefully the next gun rounds for Titan fall the way of them, and we can make this a little bit of a closer half. As 9-3 is fairly decisive position for Virtus.Pro, as Titan is now on an eco. And VP will be able to rebuy the next round no matter what happens. Pasha with a huge kill on a Kenny S. And, when you jump up and you get an entry like that, it's demoralizing for Titan as, Taz drops RPK. Because the teammates that you're trying to set up to make a play here, you have the bomb over in B apps, and you have 2 guys top mid waiting to come up cat. It's just not going to happen. Underpass has already been closed off. Not open for business. And the round suddenly is over. And yeah, it's 10-5 is the best you can do as Titan here, as they are now flush with money. We're going to see whether or not Kenny S is going to get an op. He does not. So Titan, probably backs against the wall might be the way to describe them here.
I mean, they have to close out at least with a 4 or 5 in terms of rounds, and then just bring it back on CT side, which is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to say the least. Kenny S's op doesn't look to be on fire right now, unfortunately, but maybe he'll bring it back CT side. That's what we're hoping for here. Titan maybe just not the best at T side and Mirage, so we'll see. Maybe they're more of a CT favored team. So executing again towards this A site, pushing on up. All the smokes have rained on in. Taz and this incendiary doing so much damage. They're pushing on through. Existence finds a quick double though as he pushes through that. He's gonna get the molly off. Wait, never mind. He canceled that. So 3 on 4, currently Titan with that man advantage. And only 2 in the A site as the 2-man there and Snacks with the AWP is holding Cat, trying to make his way in as soon as possible. But again, oh, nice nade from Neo downtown, picking up the kill on RPK. Snacks has made his way into window room too. So looking up the Palace, will take the shot into Kenny S. And now 2 on 2, Maniac finds Bialy. And that nade too, gonna do a bit of damage there to Maniac? No, okay. So, playing it slow, Existence still fairly lit, does fall to Neo. Oh my god, they just can't enter. It's just looking like Virtus.Pro are the gatekeepers right now. They're not letting anybody in.
Yeah, and this is a tough spot for Maniac. Obviously, Molotov comes in, off bullet flies by his head from Snacks, and Neo just is waiting there with the M4. That's like the understatement of the century. A tough spot for Maniac. That was like an unwinnable situation. But Titan, you know, another Titan buy coming out here as they're forced to buy up whatever they can because you need this last round. You need to go into this next half able to have at least 4. That way, if you lose the pistol, you're not looking at a tie point already.
So they go for a double upset up here for the VP side. They're feeling confident, feeling strong. They're looking like Titan killers right now. It's just they have the number everywhere they go. They're just being read. Titan seemingly may have been found out. May have been just researched just a little too much. But they're pushing up mid here. We got Neo falling here. He had nade in hand, unfortunately. And the bomb, it is underpass. So maybe going to make that connector play. Maybe this is their time. They have the 9-man in existence, yeah, up in Palace. And if Pop flash out the wall, Pasha gets Kenny S. No, Apex. He was a fraction of a second away from being peeked out there. Pasha takes down 2. So, again, Snacks finding the kill on the Maniac. And RPK pushing out. Pasha goes big this round. Everybody's just getting a turn to shine. Getting a 3K for himself. Existence pushing out of Palace. Bomb is down connector, so this is tough for him to get, and he won't even get a chance to. So we're gonna hit the half, and by God, what a strong CT.
Yeah, listen, I'm very rarely do I do this as a caster, but I'm gonna pin up my straw man here, and I'm gonna yell at him for a second and say, "I told you so, guy," because this is the Virtus.Pro that scares people and scares other pro teams. When every single, I mean, you just said it a moment ago. Everybody's getting a turn to shine here on their CT side as Virtus.Pro. Every single player has contributed huge rounds. And when VP can do that, when they're firing on all cylinders and nobody's really slumping or playing, you know, poorly, and it's difficult as you reach the higher tiers of competition to expect everyone to always play amazing and have great matches. But when you do, confidence roars. Your team is able to execute any way they want. They're able to play at the top of their game, and Virtus.Pro just silenced Titan 12-3 on their CT side of Mirage. Now, this pistol round will be severely important for Titan, as you need to win it just to make sure that you don't have to, you know, force tie point at round 3, the first gun round, and make that match point. That's like worst case scenario. But what happens here is, you know, Titan now is forced to make no mistakes, and VP can make a lot. Obviously, this is a huge cushion. And this pistol round will tell volumes.
Let me tell you something. Taz is 21-10 currently, so that was a huge kills by him. We got RPK as well as Existence pushing up underpass. You would not expect that in the first round, and Neo ends up falling. So the 9-man there in Snacks has to be very careful with how he plays. They actually retreat out, and now they're making their way in towards this A site. Kenny S from the box actually finds himself one. Maniac cleans up the other, and okay, this is the good start we were looking for Titan now. Is the comeback going to mount off this one round? We'll have to see. Pasha, he's dueling it out connector. He actually kills off Existence by accident. He jumps in front of the bullet, and Kenny has team kills. Oh, no.
Oh, man. I was like, okay, Snacks is now in a 1-on-3 with a TK and a kill from Pasha. The way he's playing right now, we could see it. Didn't happen. Excellent round from Titan. Able to clean up that round. Now we have a ball game on our hands, gentlemen.
All right. So this should guarantee them at least till 5-12, so we'll see. This is depending on if Virtus.Pro can get the plants or not. But all right, this is the start you're looking for Titan to mount some kind of comeback and make this a hell of a game. I mean, Virtus.Pro shine on CT. Maybe it's time for Titan to shine on CT. Existence pushing up mid, knowing he's going to be in the gun advantage. He does get flashed off though, so he's got to be very careful. And he'll push up afterwards, looking for the shots. He can't connect them, but he lights up too. Neo and Pasha have to be very careful. That Scout taking some serious damage. And Apex here holding triple stack, takes down Taz and retreats through the smoke. He almost ends up falling. So now it's a 4-on-5. VP looking for this plant. This is what they wanted. Kenny S trying to spray through, can't get the kill. Snacks, he's going to run into 2 members lit, takes down 1, looks for the second, gets it. Snacks is going huge here, finds himself an M4, but RPK finds Pasha. Bialy holding from sight, getting that stair shot, taking the headshot into RPK. And, all right, 2-on-3, excuse me. Pretty much 2-on-2 with how low they are, but Snacks speaking from CT takes down 1. Maniac's gonna push into the site. He's not looking for behind him, and Virtus.Pro clutched out that eco round, getting the plant, getting a bunch of money.
Yeah, this is... oh, man. I mean, maybe it's our fault for saying, we have a match on our hands. This is a hell of a ball game. Because now we have Virtus.Pro smashing Titan's money, forcing them to force up here. They're going to grab armor. They're going to grab pistols. Maniac with a scout. kenny's just holding on to a 5-7 in the hopes that he can grab an op down the line. But this is... If they were to win this round, Titan would be back in it, but this is very critical. This is serious stuff for Titan's fate moving into the rest of this match.
And they're on the really eco buy with a scout only for Maniac and everybody else getting pistol armor besides Kenny S. So, looking at their money right now, it is atrocious. it's going to be so tough to deal with that. Definitely need to clutch out an eco round for themselves. And also, Virtus.Pro keeping them guessing. They're walking all the way back towards this A play. And the 4-man in Apex, he's got a good hold here in front of Palace, so he'll be the big entry here, if anything. And the smokes are going to come raining on over now. So as they push on up here towards A Hall, going to be tough. Snacks, he's leading the charge. He's going to find one possibly here on the Apex. Takes him down with the headshot, but ends up falling. Apex going to find himself a double kill. It was RPK he killed in the beginning. And Apex on the stairs. He's trying to shoot Pasha, but can't get it off. And now Kenny S and Maniac, the last two standing. Now Maniac with only the scout in hand. He's coming from behind. Couldn't find the shot, but Yale takes him down. And just like that, Virtus.Pro show them how to take A.
Yeah, and here it is, 14-4. I think this is the title match of the day just because it is, it's the two top teams of, just in the EU scene. You expect them to be able to slug it out. Virtus.Pro on the verge of taking this match decisively. I still think Mouse and Titan, the next match, is going to be the closest one of the day. But we'll see. We still have to finish this one here. Virtus.Pro, the terrorist side, up 14-4. Pasha trading one out with Snacks, and now fighting a connector is Neo, as he is able to pick one up on Maniac inside of Cat, and now Kenny S with an M4 in a 1-on-2, picks one on Neo.
Okay, he can do it.
1 versus Bialy. I think he's got it. Let's see it. And Kenny S desperately searching. He has an op in hand now, seeing whether or not he can pick up this last kill onto Bialy.
Oh, he got it!
Connector, and he ended up picking up the kill.
Triple kill.
Kenny S, a huge 3K, and Titan is not out of this yet.
Whew, they're gasping for air right now. Kenny S getting that op in the end too was very lucky. The bomb as well being in the middle area, making it so tough for Virtus.Pro to retrieve that. So now VP are on the eco. They bought a lot as they have been dying fairly often in their buy rounds. So something to keep in mind. So Titan, if they don't fall to this eco round, they could have themselves a good footing, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, this is a tough comeback to make, if anything. 9 rounds are needed, so we'll see. Underpass play already coming out from VP as they push on out there. They make their way coming on in from mid too. The bomb is going to be looking to go connector, so we'll see. Apex is looking for lurkers as well. RPK spotting out Neo, just connecting those shots, and they go for the boost actually into window, and they have a man in ladder room too to go through there, but they don't fully commit just yet. Taz, he's jumping. Existence did hear him. Oh, he got dinged too. Put down to 5 health. That's unfortunate. And then Kenny S, he misses the first shot. Looking for the second. Does get it onto Bialy. He'll find the third, but it goes through the box, unfortunately. Snack stays alive. Wow, he's going to push through as well to Apex. He's looking for that headshot. Gets it. 3-on-1, though. Snacks with an M4. Looking to possibly save that. The bomb is in the site. Oh, okay. There's no way he's going to come out of this alive if he contests. Okay, yep, there it is.
Well, now Existence just picked up that op, so Kenny S will live to fight another day with that AWP. And VP, we're going to see whether or not they're going to buy here. This will be interesting, because their money is not exactly uniform, and they do have rounds to work with. So yeah, they're just going to opt to save here and build more of a bank, and make sure that Titan does not somehow mount a comeback. But, interesting round there, just because, I mean, when you do have a full buy coming out on Titan's side and VP's contesting you, I feel like VP has been obviously has been out-fragging them consistently throughout this entire match, but they were on C2. Kenny is pushing up into the apartments.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so Pasha gets the counter kill. Yeah. That was a really ballsy play by Kenny S too, but they backed it up. We do see another 1-for-1 trade coming on in. Bialy, though, and Pasha are very, very lit at this point, so they have to be very careful. They're going to go back towards T-spawn and look to make the play out somewhere else. And with Pasha with an op too, that is definitely a gun to be put to use. Pasha too, I believe Maniac can hear his steps, yeah, so he's going to try to come up behind him. Maniac has to be very careful he doesn't get caught from behind. He's going to catch the bomb. He's going to find Neo. The bomb is going to be down here towards back B apartments. He kills another one looking for the triple. Can he kill off Pasha? But just like that, Titan They close out the round. It was looking really close.
Yeah, hell of a play from Maniac. Picks up the 3K, stops any chance of Titan bringing that back, or VP bringing that back around and getting a bomb plant. But, like I said the previous round, they've built a bank now, able to buy out without killing their money completely, and they're going to be working with a money bonus here soon. So, VP, if they don't win this one, still in good shape, still plenty of rounds to work with. Titan is going to have to slug this one out to the finish.
I just glimpsed the chat for a second. I just keep hearing people talking about the HyperX headset. I'm just laughing at what everybody's saying, but
yeah, the HyperX Cloud headset actually, it saved my marriage. So thank you, HyperX, for everything that you do.
HyperX headsets actually got Taz 23 and 16 in this game.
And it grew him hair.
Yeah, he's not bald anymore. Wow. Actually, having hair makes you a better CS player. Moses. All right.
Whoa! Shots fired from afar.
Okay, I'm just kidding. But up here in apartments, Taz, wow, takes out Apex and doesn't even take much damage for it. So gaining control of that area, he's going to push on up slowly but surely as everybody makes their way in. And Existence might be caught completely off guard with this op on tow booth once that smoke fades. So we're going to look to see them execute. They have plenty of smokes and flashes to make it rain on in here. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. All right, Taz is going to lead the charge too. He's going to get the pop. Oh, he actually didn't flash. They're just going in with these nades. He saw someone triple stack. Existence from underneath the palace is going to get one. There's going to be RPK holding off the palace play there. Oh, I don't know what's happened with the camera there. It just does what it wants. And now Maniac stuck in a 1 versus 2. Neo on a double. Pasha pushing up. He's in actually a sandwich. So let's see. Can Maniac make this happen? Neo's peeking on out. Maniac's going to look to try to push up. I believe he knows Pasha's right next to him. He finds the headshot onto Neo from Firebox. One-on-one. Maniac, can he clench this one out? No. Pasha takes him down.
And suddenly the light at the end of the tunnel is there. Virtus.Pro takes the round, has the money to obviously rebuy all their weapons, and Titan now buying out completely a Deagle on Existence, a 5-7 on RPK, and you're hoping that the magic can happen somewhere on the map for them, because this is the end of days potentially for Titan in this match.
If they make the 8-round comeback and win this eco, well, semi-eco, I guess it's just a forced buy, but I'm going to be very impressed. You can color me impressed there, but it doesn't look possible. Titan are just so on fire right now. Apex, we do have him finding the first frag. Pasha responds right afterwards. And it's a 4-on-4. Titan, they can make this happen. Oh. Pasha fighting the option onto Kenny S, taking him down, Cat. Maniac's there. He's waiting for the pushes, but gets caught on the retreat. Bialy takes him down. RPK with the 5-7 is the last man standing from Titan. This is do or die for him right now. You're going to need some sick headshots with this 5-7. We've seen it do it before. We've seen eco rounds won by just the 5-7 alone. So he's got control of market. He's going to be pushing up there. Let's see. Nope. All right. So anti-climax.